Film franchises can be a tricky business. If done right, multiple films can reap many profits, but if done wrong, they can be a big disaster. Bollywood has a history of not being able to create connected film series. In today's video, we are looking at those films that could have become amazing franchises. I am Atharva from Illogical Creations, and these are 4 Bollywood movie franchises that ended before they even began. Number 1. Agent Vinod. Sriram Raghavan directed Saif Ali Khan starrer espionage film. Doesn't that sound interesting? Almost a decade ago, this duo created exactly that in Agent Vinod. Giving us a Desi Bond, Raghavan initially had plans for turning Agent Vinod into a full-blown film series.
Confused by the whole thing, and and we are talking about sequels, and Saif is once telling me, okay, after 4 films, I'll give the thing to, we'll get another Vinod and we'll give it to him. I said, yeah.
But Agent Vinod had too much going for it. The Bond-style spy, multiple subplots, sequel teasers, and much more. Naturally, at the time of its release, Agent Vinod flopped at the box office and was slammed by critics and moviegoers alike. This caused the creators to scrap the idea of a potential spy franchise. And while these seem like a good reason to stop any franchise, one can only imagine what Saif Ali Khan led franchise would have looked like in modern Bollywood. Other than race, of course. Number 2. Bombay Velvet. Anurag Kashyap directed Bombay Velvet is not technically a bad film. It has its ups and downs, but essentially it is a fun film filled with brilliant performances. Did you know Kashyap had initially planned for a 4-movie franchise around this film?
I already had like 4 films. I had a Bombay quadrilogy. All scripts done, written.
Really?
Yeah. कि ये Bombay Velvet चलेंगे, इसके बाद we'll do Raman Raghav. We'll do something else. And Raman Raghav was ready to go. Budgets were done. The film bombed. I took the script. I made it Raman Raghav 2.0. That's where it came from.
The sequel to Bombay Velvet was going to be the story of Raman Raghav, the infamous serial killer in the 60s, and the next 2 films would have focused on the 70s and the 80s of the Mumbai. In 2015, Bombay Velvet released and was quickly labelled as a box office bomb. Even the critics slammed the film for its dicey second half. This, of course, stopped the Bombay quadrilogy from ever happening, which is a bummer, because Kashyap directed franchise would have been an awesome thing to watch. Number 3. Detective Byomakesh Bakshi. Based on the book series by Sharadindu Bandyopadhyay, pardon me if I pronounce the name wrong, this 2015 film produced by YRF and directed by Dibakar Banerjee is one of the hidden classics of Hindi cinema. Starring the chameleon-like SSR, Detective Byomakesh Bakshi had all the potential of becoming a series consisting of 3 to 5 films. Even the ending of this film hints towards the maker's plan for a franchise. Banerjee and the team even had the script for the sequel ready, with the franchise focusing on Bakshi's relationship with his sidekick, his love interest, and his arch nemesis. Due to the unsettling death of Sushant Singh Rajput in 2020, Banerjee and YRF soon announced the cancellation of the potential sequel. Although as of late, Banerjee did open up about the possibility of the sequel again. The idea of seeing someone else play the titular Byomakesh Bakshi other than SSR does not digest very well. Therefore, unfortunately, a Byomakesh Bakshi sequel doesn't seem to come anytime soon. Number 4. Jakka Jason. Jakka Jason marks the second collaboration between director Anurag Basu and actor Ranbir Kapoor after their universally adored Barfi. Jakka Jason is a detective musical adventure thriller that had a potential for not only one but many subsequent sequels. With a bloated production and outlandish second half, the beauty of Jakka Jason was lost in translation. As they say, the audience weren't ready for this film. As Ranbir, the actor turned producer, says,
Okay, let's talk about Jagga. I thought you were just so lovely.
Thank you.
In that movie, and it really broke my heart that it didn't find more takers than it did. How did you create that guy?
Yeah, it broke my heart also and my bank. But
Jakka Jason was declared as a box office disaster at the time of its release. The mixed critical reception didn't help either, which led Jakka never seeing a green light for a sequel. Years after its initial release, now the audience and moviegoers are calling this a good film. Disney's first direct production in Bollywood, Jakka Jason could have turned into a franchise with amazing stories, adventures, and brilliant musical set pieces. Anurag Basu has stated that he would have loved to make a sequel so much that if he had the money, he would have made it. We feel for you, Anurag, but unfortunately, Jakka won't be doing any Jasusi anymore. And there we go, my friends. These were 4 Bollywood movies that could have turned into amazing franchises and probably would have been one of the best things to watch in modern Hindi cinema. This might be an alarm for us that we need to be receptive to more and more unique projects. Even though it's saddening to see all these cancelled sequels, we still hope to see sequels for films like Bhavesh Joshi, Minnal Murli, Mard Ko Dard Nahi Hota, even a Lal Kaptan sequel. I don't know. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please like, share and subscribe to Illogical Creations for more such movie lists and much more content related to movies coming your way. Also, don't forget to follow us on Instagram. The handle is down in the description where we keep posting crazy content related to movies. Bye and thanks for watching.